Linda, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am finally doing the Sephora Fantasy Cart Challenge, or what would I do if I had $1,000 to spend at Sephora? This tag was started by Emily Noel, and first of all, if you don't follow her, she's just fantastic. Like, it's really cool to just see somebody that down to earth, that chill. Like, I love how she can grab stuff from the bougiest brands, but she can also crush a drugstore affordable tutorial. Basically, the idea behind this tag is you have $1,000 to spend at Sephora. What are you gonna do with it? And yes, I know there are huge hauls here on YouTube, but the point of this, as Emily says, is that you can have these items that you might really appreciate, and maybe there's a part of you that's like, ooh, that would be fun to try out, but you don't necessarily need them. And I'm using need in quotes because let's be honest, we don't need anything from Sephora. Am I right? That being said, you are going to see some things on this list that I have mentioned in previous Will I Buy It or in previous videos. I mean, these are things that I put on my loves list, maybe because I do want to own them someday. But I can't afford to do $1,000 haul at once. So this might be like 50 hauls in one. Before we get into that, it's time to light the cat candle. As you all know, this cat candle has a metal cat skeleton inside. I don't know. I feel like it has almost stopped burning. I am going to, okay, look, spoiler alert. I'm gonna let this burn for just like a scotch longer today. Like, I'm gonna edit this full video and let this burn because Mama's getting a little fucking impatient. I usually only light this when I'm filming, but today I'm also gonna light it while I'm editing. So the fire is going and the cat is on fire. We can officially start the video, the day. We can, like, we're just fucking starting. All right, it is time for me to scooch over there so that I can put pictures here on the screen of what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put everything there with the prices. Of course, all of these things will be listed down below for links if you wanna purchase them yourself. And also I'm going to list everything that is on my facial down below. So to start with, I will let you know that I kind of cheated a little bit. I may have gone a little bit over $1,000, but this was really hard for me at first. I had a really hard time getting to $1,000 at first, and then all of a sudden it was over $1,000. So I don't know. I wasn't gonna do this tag at all, but once I got into it, damn, it was fun. Let's start with makeup. The very first item we have is the Patrick Ta Major Brow Shaping Wax. This retails for $22 and it comes in tinted and clear. The tinted is just, I feel like your average shade of taupe or brown. They don't have obviously a wide color range because there's clear and not clear. Now, of course, there are a lot of brow waxes and gels on the market, but the reason I'm interested in this one is because of the ingredients. It does have included growth peptides, which support healthy new growth of brow hairs. And if any of you all lived through the 90s like I did, we plucked our brow hairs until they were non-existent, and we've been doing whatever we can to get them back ever since, okay? 90s children is the reason that microblading was invented. I'm just throwing it out there. Spooky's down here purring, so she very much agrees. It also has glycerin and olive oils, which help to protect and condition your eyebrow hairs. Really curious, and this will be one that I eventually buy someday. My cat is going crazy right now. She hasn't said a hi in a while, but this is my Spooky. Look how pretty she is. She sees herself on the screen. She just turned 17, and she's the love of my life. She also just ate a lot of fish. Everything smells like fish. The next item I would get is by Fenty, so obviously it has an extremely long name. This is the Fenty Match Stix Shimmer Skin Sticks. Wow. These retail for $25, and the shade that I'm most interested in is Yacht Life. These are sticks that basically, they're shimmer sticks, but they could also be used as blushes. I have to admit, the reason this went on my list is from Kate the Great Beauty. She mentioned this, she talked about it, she applied it, and it was so stunning that this is something I am definitely going to buy in the very near future. I am all about a pink, peachy, shimmery cheek. I am down for it. So this next thing is something that I think I would only buy if I had $1,000 gift card to Sephora, because otherwise, damn. This is the Hourglass Veil Setting Spray, and it retails for $48. A setting spray that retails for $48. Okay, that's cool, that's rad. Why is it on my list at all? I'm mainly blaming Britt Clark for this one, okay? She has been on me to buy this and has convinced me that it makes you look like a glowing baby angel, okay? So it apparently blurs everything out, but it is nice and hydrating, and it does help to set the makeup. It claims to set your makeup in place for 24 hours. That is a claim I never believe, no matter what it is. Whenever they say 24 hours, I'm like, yeah, okay, Jan. Again, I'm sure it feels great, and when I go in store eventually someday, I do want to try it, but you can't try testers anymore, huh? Well, I guess I'm never trying it because I'm not just making a $48 jump, okay? The next item is the Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow palette. This retails for $55. I do have two other Natasha Denona palettes that are similar to this. So they do have that kind of cream base. This one has also Super Glow, a Glow Impact powder, and a blush and bronze powder. The quality of these is always amazing, and I know $55 is steep, but this also is probably one I'm gonna buy eventually. It's so beautiful, and I've seen it on several different skin tones of people that I've been watching on YouTube. I'm just lusting after it so hard, so hard. You could have probably figured there was gonna be one of these in here. The next thing is the Natasha Denona Gold eyeshadow palette, and this retails for $129. So this is like 10% of the cart right there. This has various shades of golds, it has shimmers, it has mattes, it has metallics, just beautiful. I do remember swatching this in Sephora, you know, before BC, before Corona, and I loved it. I'm a sucker for Natasha Denona's eyeshadow formula. I really am. I feel like the quality is really there for the price. I know the price is stifling, I know it, but the quality. Next is the Becca Ultimate Love lipstick. This retails for $24, and the shade I am most interested in is called Dune. I know it might seem weird to just have like a single average priced lipstick on here, but this is literally everything from my Sephora loves list dumped into my cart, okay? These are infused with hyaluronic acid, which does help to keep moisture in the skin and in the lips, and several different kinds of oils, so I feel like it would be really moisturizing. And to be honest, I still enjoy liquid lipsticks, but not as much as I used to. I am going back to my roots, and I've become a bullet lipstick girl over and over again, and I like how moisturizing they are, and I've seen some really good reviews on this one, so I really want to try it out. Then we have another long name, so I'm gonna have to look at this. This is the Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Acid Skin Tint. So this retails, again, for $56. You guys, I know Hourglass is supposedly amazing, but $56 for like a tube of foundation. So it says this has medium coverage, but whenever I've seen this on people, it has been light to medium. And if you know me, I am a light to medium kind of girl. Medium is like kind of a strong day. Like I'm wearing medium coverage today, but most of the time I wear light or even just concealer. Apparently though, this gives you a supernatural glow, and that speaks to my very soul. I want to look supernatural. I want to look glowing. I want to look like maybe I'm filled with mercury and I'm just like Mr. Burns or Lisa coming out going, I am the Lizard Queen. If you get it, you get it. The very last makeup item I'd be interested in is the Tower 28 Beauty Beach Please Tinted Cheek and Lip Balm. These retail for $20, and I am super interested in the shade Golden Hour. This has been recommended by so many people. I know Michelle Wong has talked about it, Britt Clark has talked about it, Samantha March. So many people were so into these, and during the VIB sale, when I was ready to haul and haul hard, they were sold out completely. They are back in stock now, so I will wind up getting one, but these are just supposed to be nice and glowy on the cheeks and great for summertime. And it kills me to say that summer is like it's not almost over, but we're already halfway through July. That really bums me out. I'm trying not to think about it, but I think I might extend my summer makeup for a little bit until it's like cold in November, and then I will go into the pumpkin spice. Sometimes when you change your hair part, some hairs do not want to behave. Why won't you be a middle part? Why? Let's move on to skincare. I have two items from kind of the same line. These are both by Pharmacy. One is the Honey Grail Ultra Hydrating Face Oil, which retails for $48. The other is the Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. And just these both are supposed to be amazing. The mask is supposed to be warming, and it is infused with antioxidants for a glowing complexion and a skin that's plump with hydration. It also contains glycerin, which is something that attracts moisture to the skin and holds it in. I have heard of several people using this and they all love it and swear by it. Like it's a holy grail item. Let's go to the Holy Grail facial oil. This again also is supposed to be amazing. It is infused with honey, as all of the honey items from the pharmacy line are, and it's just supposed to be very, very lightweight while being hydrating. I am an oil loving bitch, so give me all the facial oils. You might think I mean some of the facial oils. I said all of the facial oils. I mean all of the facial oils. I have 3 items from Drunk Elephant, and one of them is very interesting to me. So let's start with the 2 that are, you know, a given. One of them is the Drunk Elephant Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser, retails for $34, and the other is the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Moisturizer, which retails for $68. For the Slay Makeup Melting Butter, I did put this on my list after Stephanie Nicole did a review on it and just said that in comparison to other makeup melt away cleansing balms, that this is the end all be all. So I do want to try it because I really love cleansing balms right now. They're really my first step when cleaning my face and taking off my makeup. So if this is the best one, I mean, I want to try it. You gave me $1,000 to spend. I'm going to try it. Then there's the ever famous Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Moisturizer. I have a hair on my face. I did receive a sample of this and I just loved it. It is a thicker cream, but it's not so thick that it doesn't spread out. It sinks into the skin, and I genuinely felt like I saw a difference in my skin when I was using it. I feel like it looked a bit more plump, and kind of the fine lines and wrinkles around my eyes were less noticeable. It has some interesting ingredients like pygmy water lily stem cell extract and soybean folic acid ferment extract. You know what? I have to admit, I'm not as great with ingredients as I should be. All I know is that I love the way it made my skin feel. I love the way it made my skin look, and I'm going to buy that in my fantasy. This next one is the one that's interesting to me. The Drunk Elephant Sukari Baby Facial 25% AHA and 2% BHA mask. I have had this on my list forever. It is $80, which is stifling. I put it on my list, again, because Kate the Great Beauty has used it and sworn by it, and to be honest, like anything that that lady is doing to her face, I want to be on my lady face. All of it. But here is the weird thing. So when I was doing my research for this video, I was looking at the ingredients, and one stuck out to me in particular. One of the big ingredients is chickpea flour. First of all, that might just sound weird to be in skincare, right? Okay, so fun fact about Linda, I'm allergic to 2 big things in this world. Chocolate? Yes, I know, get it out. Go ahead, get it out in the comments. I don't care. I eat enough gummy bears to make up for my weight in chocolate. The second thing I'm allergic to? Chickpeas. Now, am I allergic to chickpea flour on my face? I don't know. Am I gonna take the chance? I might. If I could get a little sample of it to just try it like a little patch test, I'd be very curious. If I ingest chickpeas, it's really bad. It's really bad. So I don't know, I might not fucks with this, but I might fucks with it a little bit. The next thing we have is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This retails for $68. Again, it is a very rich cream, like a very thick one. That's what she said. It has green tea, rice, algae. So I've used Tatcha products in the past and I've enjoyed them, but the Dewy Skin Cream is just supposed to be that. Nice and dewy, hydrating, glowing, beautiful, and makeup is supposed to lay perfectly on top of it. I really want to try it. But again, you've given me $1,000 to spend. Here's where I'm going to spend $68 of it on the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. Next is a skincare set. This is the Glow Recipe Glowopedia Bouncy Skin Set. It retails for $90, but it does come with the Watermelon Glow Pore Tight Toner, the Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask, Banana Souffle Moisture Cream, Watermelon Glow Lip Pop, and the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. So I will be honest, the only thing I've ever tried from Glow Recipe is the Watermelon Sleeping Mask, and I enjoyed it. I want to try more. So I love it when they have sets like this with like a bunch of little kind of deluxe sample sizes that you really get to try and see if you like it. So that's right up my alley. Comment down below and tell me what your favorite Glow Recipe products are, because that's a brand I really want to try to get more into. We are nearing the end of the list, my friends. Let's move on to stuff for the bidet. This is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Body Scrub, and it retails for $42. I have talked about this several times before, and no, I haven't purchased it yet, I know. So this again has that signature Boom Boom body cream scent in it, which I am obsessed with, and I'm always looking for exfoliation products that I can use in the shower. This does not have any of those little plastic beads or anything like that. This just has crushed seeds and sugar crystals, things like that, but it's also infused with guarana. Side note, if you've ever seen Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls, which was, you know, a blockbuster movie right there, whenever he's talking about like the bat poop and he just goes, guano, that's how I have to always say this. I'm like, guarana, guano. It contains guarana, which supports natural circulation, boosts energy and smooths skin, and contains 5 times the caffeine of coffee. Whew, wake me up inside. I just feel like with the smell, and I'm just picturing like smelling that in the shower and then getting out of the shower and putting on the Boom Boom body cream and just smelling like that all day. That is so worth $42. I have one more body item, and that is the Skin Fix Resurface Plus Glycolic Renewing Body Scrub. This retails for $30. So while the Boom Boom Scrub is more of a physical exfoliation, this one is a more chemical exfoliation. It does have glycolic acid, which helps slough off dead skin cells and leave a healthy, smooth glow, but it also has lactic acid, which supports natural cell turnover, reduces pigmentation, and brightens the appearance of the skin. The big selling point for me for this is that it apparently also helps keratosis pilaris, which is also known as chicken skin. So on the back of my arms, I do have those bumpies. And this has been known, people have said that it has helped it, that it has cleared it up even. So even though I've never tried anything by Skin Fix, I am dying to try this specific product because it seems like a miracle worker. So the total for all of that, you guys, was $948.70, but I couldn't just stop there, right? No. I had to not just take it over, but like way over. Again, this is my fantasy cart, okay? So I get to dream, I get to spend money that's not mine, and so I'm going to buy the Dyson Airwrap Styler. This retails for $549. Here's the thing, I made a video using this styler. I'll link it right up here. And the problem was that I wasn't expecting to like it. I just borrowed it from a friend to use, and holy shit, I loved it. It made my hair look like 70s bombshell hair. I'm gonna put even a picture right here so you can see. It was huge and wavy and just stunning. And the thing is, my hair stayed like that for days. Big and beautiful and stunning, and it felt smooth and soft, and it didn't feel crispy or damaged. And I didn't use any product even to get it like that. It was just perfect. So the addition of that led my cart to being about $1,444, ladies and gentlemen. But this is my fantasy, not yours. So that is it. That is what is in my 1,000 Sephora fantasy cart. This was so much fun to kind of play with, and just, I don't know, just imagine like supermarkets sweeping throughout Sephora and just going, mine, 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 mine. I love fun videos like this, so thank you so much to Emily Noel for coming up with this, and thank you to a couple of you guys who requested I make this video. Again, I really had a lot of fun making it. Again, that's it. Comment down below, tell me what would be in your fantasy cart, because you know there are those things that we won't buy with our own money, but maybe with someone else's money. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I do put out new videos for you here on YouTube every Monday, and I really would love to have you as a part of my family. As always and forever, you all are super freaking rock stars. I love you with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.